do the dadgum thing.
I got a Bixby.
Got a Bixby in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rotator Party. I'm Chance.
And I'm Kogan.
And we present to you the very first ever clean episode of this podcast.
We're using an effect that is not an overdrive or a distortion or a fuzz.
Nope. It is, in fact, a chorus.
This is madness, people.
Absolute madness. We're using the Walrus Audio Julia. And you can say...
I'm a big fan.
Big fan. We both have one of these on our boards. Actually, Kogan and I recently worked on my EP that's going to come out someday. And
Sunday?
Someday.
Oh.
And we pretty heavily use this thing.
We really did.
It's pretty versatile. Sounds great. And in addition to this pedal being an Oklahoma product, we also have another Oklahoma product as one of our amps. In fact...
Oh.
No.
I thought you were going to say
the Hall of Fame. No, TC Electronics is in a different country.
Yeah. They're Danish?
Yes.
That sounds right. I'm pretty sure they're Danish.
So,
anyways, that's neither here nor there.
Right. So the same guy who designed this Julia pedal designed one of the amps we're playing today.
What? That's crazy.
Yep. That's a Stulce product right there.
Interesting.
I mean, based on what I've been told. If I'm wrong, don't tell me. Let me live in this fantasy. So we have the Julia. We're going to run that into the TC Electronic Hall of Fame Reverb, in part because we want to get a stereo image from the two amps that we are running through today.
Los
dos ampos. Ampos is probably a cuss word in Spanish. Anyway, we have us, I believe I'm going to put in your right ear the Blues Jr.
Yes.
A Fender Blues Jr 3 with the Selection Vintage 30. It's red, special edition. And then in the left ear, we're going to have a Stulce amp going through a Marshall 212. Not sure on the specifics of the Stulce. It sounds cool.
Ooh, bless you.
Excuse me.
You got a little burpee going on.
I just ate some
chicken.
chicken.
You're not even at CrossFit.
No, I ate some chicken and rice because I'm on a diet. But anyway, I think it's 8 or 10 watts, something like that. Marshall
low
212.
Wattage.
Low watt amp. Sounds pretty good.
Big watt sounds.
Kogan, can you tell us what we're miking those up with?
I believe it is a MD421 on the Blues Jr.
Yep.
And a Sennheiser E906
yes.
on the Marshall cab that the Stulce is running into.
The 906 sounds, let me do the math, a lot better than the 609. I'll just say that.
Well, the 609, but we're using a 906.
Right. No, but I'm just saying in general.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because I don't like the 609.
No, the 609,
and the 609 sounds, it makes your amplifier sound like that.
That's exactly what it does.
Right, I hate it. Anyway, I'm playing a 95 Strat Special.
It's black.
It's black, Sumerian Cobalt noiseless pickups, and it sounds like this.
Ooh. That sounds good.
Does sound good. What are you playing, Kogan?
That. I've got a newcomer to the show. It's a Gretsch 6122, a.k.a. the 1962 Country Classic, a.k.a. what is now called the Country Gentleman, and what it was called the Country Gentleman at one point in time, but Gretsch lost the right to the Chet Atkins name at some point during the early 2000s. So this is the same guitar. It's a early 2000s model. I can't remember exactly. It's got a Bixby, and it's got 2 Filtertron pickups in it.
And it sounds like...
this.
Gosh, it sounds good.
Dude, I love Bixby's.
The gentle touch of a Bixby.
It really is.
Anyway, with this chorus and this reverb today, we're basically going to be trying to emulate the Twin Peaks soundtrack for you. Kogan, why don't you tell me what the knobs and switches do?
Okay, so we have a rate knob. This controls the rate of the chorus, and there's two LEDs. One LED flashes to the rate that you've set it to. The other LED indicates whether the pedal is on or off. There's a depth knob that rolls the effect in and out. There is a lag knob, which I don't know what it does. It makes it sound crazy. Something to do with the pitch moving all over the place kind of a thing. I'm not entirely sure what it does. You'll hear what it does. It can be a cool effect. And then there's a knob that says DCV. I believe this is dry chorus vibrato, and you can move from all the way dry on the left, chorus in the middle, to vibrato on the right. And then there's a switch, and you can pick either what looks like a sine wave or a triangle wave to get some sound. So we're just going to start with everything at noon and see what it sounds like, because that's what we do here at Rotator, the pedal party. And I'm going to put it on the sine wave setting. And then we've got the Hall of Fame. We'll probably roll that in some point later in the show. Man, these knobs are looking rough. I've had this guy for a while. He's been dirtied and cleaned many
Needs
times.
some TLC.
He does. He needs some TCE electronics. All right, so here's the Strat, or what are we on?
Yep.
Are we on the Strat?
Yep.
Here's the Strat clean. Well, that sounds pretty good. Just everything
cool.
I do.
Yeah.
That lag knob, I think, is what's giving us the boyoyoyoyoing sound.
They should have just called it the boyoyoyoyoyoing knob.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's do that same setting.
Okay, cool. Let's do it with the Gretsch. Shall go to the neck. I like that setting more on the Strat.
Yeah, so let's go to the Strat just for a second. And why don't you take the lag?
Let's take the lag off.
Yeah, just
all the way
to kind
the
of
left.
see if we can.
Ooh, interesting. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Huh. So this is no lag. Should I roll it in?
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. it kind of separates the sound from the original, like the dry signal a little bit. You know what I mean?
Lag is a good word for it because I don't know what else you would put on there.
Yeah, I don't either.
Except for boyoyoyoyoing, but
yeah, but that's if you're listening, guys, Julia V2. I want the
boyoyoyoyoyoing edition.
Yeah. Let's hear. So here's the dry. Depth is all the way up. That's dry. Like that. So that's depth all the way up. Rates at what is that? 11 o'clock. Lag is off, and the dry or the DCV is at like 11 o'clock or so. Let's what about this? Let's hear this. Let's turn all these top knobs, lag, depth, rate all the way up. We're still in the sine wave, and I'm just going to roll it into the chorus to see if we get anything.
Sure.
So that's definitely dry. Let's turn the rate down.
So, hold on a second. Go all the way back up to the V.
Yeah.
So now I feel like I'm not hearing the chorus, but the lag. Okay, so turn the lag all the way down right there.
Yeah. So that's at noon. That's off.
Can you turn the speed up? I'm having a hard time with the lag off hearing the vibrato at all.
Yeah.
There's more.
That's actually a pretty nice vibrato. Let's put it on the on this triangle wave setting and see if that doesn't stick out as much as I thought it would. I thought it would stick out more.
Mm-hmm.
The I guess you could also yeah. So there's triangle, sine wave. Not a ton of difference on the vibrato. Let's see about the chorus. So there's sine.
I feel like there's a little bit more of a hard edge on that.
Yeah, totally. Oh, no, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm going to turn the depth all the way off. Lag is off. Rate at noon. And then the DCV is going to be at noon, so the chorus setting. Let's see what we get.
Here, you do it. Old Gretsch.
Old Gretsch. way up. That's interesting because something is still affected when the depth.
I think it's there's some mid-rangey thing that happens.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like your mid-range frequencies are dropped like halfway down a well. But not everything.
Like a half-cock wah.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
What if we crank the lag and the depth is off? Do you think it's still?
I don't know.
Maybe the depth is really controlling the lag, and when it's set at the lowest setting, you're just rolling in the lowest, the slowest or the closest lag setting to the left. So there's depth all the way, lag at 0, depth off. This is a very interesting pedal. I mean, I've spent a lot of time with this thing, and there's just so many different sounds you can get out of it.
Right. It's definitely not a typical chorus.
No.
I actually have my Boss Super Chorus also on my board for when I want a more standard, I guess, more classic sounding chorus. I love chorus. I got chorus on all the time. So maybe what we should do...
Get a little bit of verb.
Well, so I'm thinking that maybe we dial in the pedal like we normally use it, just to kind of show our personal flavors. Yeah.
Okay. I like that. So my personal preference is basically where it's at right now. It's like somewhere right in there. So basically, I like the triangle.
Mm-hmm.
Rate, I mean, it varies like song to song or, whatever I'm using it for. Right now, we'll say it's at 10 o'clock. Depth at 3 o'clock. Lag about 9-ish. And then the DCV, like approaching noon, like, between 10, 11, 12, somewhere in there. It just kind of varies. So here's the clean tone for that. So pretty heavily affected.
Sounds
sound.
good.
Yeah.
Here, let me give it how I do it. I roll the rate down to probably 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's almost off. Very slow.
But I do keep the depth quite up.
Uh-huh. Ooh, and he's turning the lag.
I turn the lag probably 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. And the DCV probably 10-ish, 11-ish too, to get a little bit of a drier... It's drier, but there's more lag on it.
Mm-hmm. Do you you leave it here? Oh,
and I go sine wave. So
like that. It's a little more. It's a slightly more subtle. Not by a lot though. But it's still very like the leg cranked up like that. It is horsey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My thing is always, this is a very specific sound for me. I don't use it on every song. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when I crank it on, I'm like, I want this to sound insane.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think it just shows you kind of the versatility of the pedal is that I can use it for that purpose, and you can use it to kind of like spread your sound out a little bit more.
Yeah, it's more of just width creation.
Yeah,
which so it's not a stereo pedal. It's not creating
nope.
You're not image width.
Yeah,
but it just kind of thick. Or, I don't know, widens the sound. That's the best way that
it really does.
But while we're on the subject of going wide,
let's do it.
Let's turn on this Hall of Fame. This is Kogan's Hall of Fame. I also have a Hall of Fame. But what is this set on right now?
We can go. You want to use the tone print, or do you want to use something else? Normal.
I just want us to sound juicy.
So this tone print is Big Room with a View, and that's what it's called. You can download it with the whatever you call it,
app thing,
the app thing, or
and beam it into your pedal through your guitar.
Yeah, that's genius.
As if by magic.
Bought this pedal years ago. I downloaded that one setting, and I have not changed it one time.
Perfect,
because I like it. I would say this is the. I liken it to the Eventide Black Hole sound. It's very similar. It's kind of like a modulated reverb. Anyways, here's some Verb.
Give me that chorus.
That sounds good. That sounds really good. Let's see what it sounds like on the Gretsch. Here's a clean tone. Starting to get kind of woody sounding. Let's turn the lag up. that lag. So that was with the lag cranked and the rate down a lot. It was like not as crazy as that sounding as I thought it was going to be. It didn't quite catch the This is a good sounding pedal.
Oh yeah,
It's fun.
very fun.
Let's just make some crazy sounds here. Let's turn them all the way up.
We call this patch "Sometimes I Bend My Arms Back" from the Red Room. No,
That's the sound. That almost sounds like fake tape.
yeah,
Yeah, that's cool.
man, that's slow.
That's an interesting. So that's on the vibrato setting. Everything dimed except the rate. I don't hate that sound either. That's a nice sound too. That's rate pretty close to noon. Depth at I don't know what that is. 9 o'clock. Still can't tell time. Lag, dimed, and the DCV is like just below noon. With spring reverb, I did change it to spring.
Ooh.
That felt very springish.
See, that's so crazy because I went to the I felt it.
I started off on one song and then I decided to go to another one.
Remix.
I just want the crazy sound of her. God, that's nuts. I was thinking maybe you could kind of control it. Like, you can't. It's just. So even if, let's see. So here's vibrato. Golly, that's nuts. Let's go. Right. I was kind of liking that setting that you were using. I was into that. I like the low rate. Let's go back to our luscious verb here. Well, I don't know. That was the Bixby. So we could also do an instructional video here. What's the difference between a Bixby and a chorus? And this is going to be a fun little segment. So I'm going to play a chord. I want you to close your eyes, and you have to guess if it's the Bixby or if it's the chorus.
Okay, let's do this. I'm so ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Okay. Bixby or chorus?
Bixby.
Okay. Bixby or chorus?
Bixby.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, dang it. I should have just set the rate. That's too easy. Okay, here we go. We'll go crazy with it.
Whoa, that's the pedal, but those oscillations are so nuts.
Okay, so here. I'm trying to get as close as I can here. The pitch. That's how you can tell.
Yeah, it's that pitch.
So instead of going down, it's going up. That was Bixby. It's still different. Dang it.
He is just furiously working his Bixby.
The thing is, I like to see how close I can get my Bixby to touch. Here we go. I'll make it touch. I can't go faster than that, though.
That thing stays in tune really well for... So, A, he put new strings on that this afternoon, and B, he's just wailing
job.
on that
Yeah.
Bixby.
Dude, that's America.
That sound is Bruce Springsteen eating apple pie at a baseball game on the 4th of July. Ooh.
Dude, that's a great lyric. Write that down. Do you ever have one of those gigs where your singer forgets to where to come in, and so you just keep playing? And you're just looking at him. And you're like, anytime now. Oh my gosh, he's never gonna come in. He's still just hanging out. He's like, my monitor, something in my monitor. You're like, no, it's not your monitor.
Can I get more me?
You forgot the lyrics. That's what you did.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's besides the point. Or beside the point.
You know, I feel like we could spend
I
hours.
could spend hours with making sounds
thing.
with this crazy thing.
But I think it might be time for us to move on over to the bass.
The bass. Let's do it.
We'll be back.
Some chorus. You know, Bigsby is to Whammy Bar as Whopper is to Hamburger. Oh.
And we're back.
And we're back with the bass. I'm going to set this guitar down.
Do it. So I have this P bass from the Jared. Don't know all the details. It's got a fat, chunky maple neck. Let's go ahead and slap this Julia. I already think it sounds better.
Yeah, that sounds great. Everything's at noon. Is that a P bass? Mm-hmm. Did you already go through the rigmarole?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Digging that. Let's see what it sounds like on the vibrato setting. No, we'll turn the reverb off. That's interesting.
Really subtle.
Yeah. Very subtle. And that rate is cranked. So now we'll turn the lag up with it. The depth is cranked. Maybe let's pull the depth back. Let's hear some pick bass with it. Some rock.
Oh,
or
okay.
Some new wave.
Okay. Here's some nice new wave rock and roll with a pick.
Ooh. Wish I had an applause app. Oh, man. I love New Order.
Oh, did you just hear that?
Ooh.
I feel like I'm in a movie.
Yeah, that does sound like it. Ooh, yeah. Do it. Take it. I feel like this episode should be titled "What Sounds Can a Guitar Make?" You said you were going to the store. I didn't say any such thing, woman. I said I was going out. I can't believe you sometimes. I don't know where to go from this storyline.
I wish we had a
PG.
I wish we had a delay in that. That would be
a delay. Whoa. I don't like spaghetti. Eat your spaghetti. Coming this summer to a theater near you. Serious Mom. Mom, can I go out and play? Clean your room. Mom, can my friend come over? No, your mom's tired. I don't know where to go with this. that string is barely hanging on. Let's go some soundscapes here.
Yeah. In a world where you can trust no one.
I was going to say it's more like, Bill, did you hear that? I've heard there are strange things out here in the Amazon forest, like ancient reptilian creatures. Do you hear that? What does he say? Good girl, Sheila. Isn't that what he says on Jurassic Park?
I'm having too much fun.
You are having too much fun. All right, let's oh, there it is.
I'm sorry, everybody.
Is this the bonus part of this episode? If you're still listening, this is a pedal podcast. If you turn that knob one more time,
I'm quitting the podcast.
Oh man. Well, I don't have a lot of comments that I haven't already said. Like, it's a great chorus pedal. I would even venture to say it's a little bit more than just a chorus pedal.
Yes, it's not the typical, so here's what I like, that the vibrato actually, it's not a tremolo.
No.
It actually is a vibrato
it changes the pitch.
Not
just the volume.
And, I didn't think about this, but not on all instruments, but on the guitar, vibrato only has one option, and that's going up and back to the center, which is kind of what this thing does.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't wobble north and south of the root note like you can on like a violin.
Yeah. I like it. I'm all about it. I have one. I use one. I'll probably continue to use one.
Absolutely. I'm going to be... Y'all keep a lookout for my new Soundscapes SoundCloud account that's going to come out at some point, so I can just do...
It's going to be you and a bass and a Julia and a Hall of Fame. Big room with a view. That's the setting. Ooh, let's just go all wet.
This has been Rotator. I'm Chance.
And I'm Kogan.
Oh my gosh, Kogan, what's that behind you?
Dude, that's the Law and Order sound.
Yeah.
That is spot on. Is that how they did this?
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Is there more? Because that's all I know.
That's only what I know. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right, and we're off.
See you later, guys.